right. Namaste Andarki. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Pradhana Mottamata Cheddama Manu. Pradhana Slokam. Ramya Snehita Varanasi. You may start. Unmute చేయండి రమ్యని. Satya.
Sorry, one sec. Yeah, Ramya,
Yeah, unmute yourself. Yeah, you can start. మీరు జూమ్ చేస్తారా అండి? స్పాట్ లైట్ చేస్తారా?
Yeah.
Okay, start.
నమస్తే అందరికీ. నేను మహాగణపతిం పాట పాడుతున్నాను. రాగం నాటే స్వామి దీక్షిత్ సంస్కృత్ లో భాష. మహాగణపతిం మనసా స్మరామి 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 వశిష్ఠవామదేవాదివందితం మహాగణపతిం మనసా స్మరామి వశిష్ఠవామదేవాదివందితం మహాగణపతిం. महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं मारकोटि प्रकाशं शान्तं मारकोटि प्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितं महागणपतिम्.
Thank you very much. Would you like to introduce yourself? I know prayer should be done first, but yeah.
Na peru, I don't know whether to speak it's English.
Yeah, yes. Either way is fine.
My name is Ramya Snehita Varanasi. That's it. I'm
okay.
The daughter of Srinivas Varanasi.
Thank you. Now let us move on to the program sheet and then we will get on with the program as we went. Thank you very much for that wonderful prayer on Lord Ganesha. Before we commence the program, it is a tradition today I'm really privileged to be part of the co-hosts with Satya Garu and Satya Krovidi Garu and Srinivas, and all of them assisting me in running this program. And today is the second practice session and of the STPA 3 and few of the Adishankaracharya's Jayanthi as well. And it is important to understand why we are doing what we are doing here. And also Mahapiryava Jayanti as well. Today is Arudra Nakshatram, and it is also it's a privilege to have for all of us to be part of the Sanatana Dharma tradition. And it's a Shukla Panchami of Krodhinama Samvasara, and we are really blessed to be part of this particular group and the blessings of Puja Acharya, Sri Shankara Vijayendra Saraswati Garu. And we look forward for the entire program as we start. And today's program, we had the Ganesh prayer and then few housekeeping stuff, which I'll be covering in 2 minutes, and then followed by Sri Usha Garu. Then just to let everybody have a glimpse of what the program schedule is, we might be having a small introduction from Padmanabhacharyalu from US. He's planning to travel to Australia and seeking some help. But having said that, he might be taking time. We may requested time to come and bless the children who are participating today, and then followed by Padma Garu and Deepika, and then Chitra and students, and last but not the least, Malati Garu will be coming and singing the Adishankaracharya Stotram and then Mangalam. With that, we over to Usha Garu's students. Usha Garu, are you there?
She's joining, and yeah, she's there.
Okay. Unmute her.
Yeah. Usha garu, మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోగలుగుతారా? ఉషా గారు, మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోగలుగుతున్నారా అండి?
అయిందండి, ముందు అవ్వలేదు.
ఓకే ఓకే,
ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది. నమస్కారం సత్య గారు అండ్ శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, ఎస్టీబీఏ టీం అందరికీ కూడా ధన్యవాదాలు.
సత్య గారు, ఆవిడని కొంచెం మనం let us spotlight her. Okay, thank you. Over to you.
ఇప్పుడు మా గ్రూప్ నుంచి శ్రీరమ్య ఐప్యాడ్ నుంచి శ్రీ ఆదూరి సిద్ధంగా ఉందండి.
షూర్. ఎక్కడ ఆవిడ?
శ్రీరమ్య ఐప్యాడ్ అని.
అందరికీ కూడా just can you please put where the location and your teacher's name as a prefix? If you don't mind, it will be useful.
రమ్య గారు, ఒకసారి మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోగలుగుతున్నారా?
యా, వచ్చిందండి.
ఓకే,
వినిపిస్తున్నారా?
వినిపిస్తోందమ్మా.
వినిపిస్తుంది. ఇద్దరున్నారు రమ్య అని చెప్పి, ఐఫోన్ కూడా ఉంది, అది కూడా అన్మ్యూట్ చేయాలి.
ఇదొక్కటే లాగిన్ అయ్యామండి, ఐప్యాడ్ అన్నమాట ఒకటే.
చేయండి, యూ కెన్ స్టార్ట్.
ఓకే, నా పేరు శ్రేయ. నేను యుఎస్లో ఉంటాను. I offer my humble pranams at the divine feet for all gurus. Nupali Mauli Brajaratna Kanti Sarit Virajat Jashakanyakabhyam Nrupatvadabhyam Natalokapante Namo Namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Papandhakararka Paramparabhyam Tapatrayahindra Gageshwarabhyam Jyadyavisamso Shanavadavabhyam Namo Namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Shamadishakka Pradavaivavyam Samadhidana Vratatikshitabyam Ramadavangri Sthirabhaktidabhyam Namo Namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Swacharparanam Akileshtadabhyam Swaha Swaha Sahayaksha Durandarabhyam Swantachabhava Pradapujanabhyam Namo Namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां कैलास शंकरुडे దండ కమండలములు ధరించి ఈ భూమి మీద కాలాది శంకరునిగా నడయాడారు.
ఎక్సలెంట్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఉషా గారు ఇంకా ఎవరైనా పాడుతున్నారండి?
ఇంకొకళ్ళు జాయిన్ అయ్యారు, మళ్ళీ వాళ్ళకి ఏదో ఇది వచ్చింది, చిన్న
Okay.
టెక్నికల్ ప్రాబ్లము. జస్ట్ నేను వాళ్ళు వచ్చే వెంటనే వాళ్ళు వెయిట్ చేస్తారండి.
ఓకే అండి. షల్ వి వెయిట్ ఆర్ షల్ వి ప్రోగ్రెస్ విత్ ద
అవద్దండి, మనం
ప్రోగ్రామ్?
ప్రొసీడ్ అయిపోవడం మంచిది. నేను
Okay.
వాళ్ళు వెయిట్ చేయాలి.
అలాగే. నాగమణి గారు వచ్చారు, ఆవిడని అన్మ్యూట్ చేసి మనం ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేద్దామండి. నాగమణి గారు, యూ కెన్ అన్మ్యూట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ అండ్ యూ కెన్ స్టార్ట్.
థ్యాంక్స్ శ్రీనివాస్ గారు.
ఆవిడని స్పాట్లైట్ చేద్దామండి. నాగమణి గారు కొంచెం వీడియో ఆన్ చేసుకున్నారా మీరు?
చేశాను.
ఓకే, ఆవిడని స్పాట్లైట్ చేయండి సత్య గారు. ఓకే, ఓవర్ టు యూ.
ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అనంత సంసార సముద్రతార నౌకాయితాభ్యాం గురుభక్తిదాభ్యాం వైరాగ్య సామ్రాజ్యద పూజనాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురుపాదుకాభ్యాం కవిత్వవారాసిని సాకరాభ్యాం దౌర్భాగ్యదావాం బుధమాలికాభ్యాం దూరీకృతనమ్రవిపత్తితాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురుపాదుకాభ్యాం నతాయయోః శ్రీపతితాం సమీయుః కదాచిదప్యాసు దరిద్రవర్యాః మూకాచ్చ వాచస్పతితాం హితాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురుపాదుకాభ్యాం నాళీకణికాసపదాహృతాభ్యాం నానావిమోహాదినివారికాభ్యాం నమజ్జనాభీష్టదతిప్రదాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురుపాదుకాభ్యాం నృపాలిమౌళీ వ్రజరత్నకాంతి శరద్విరాజశకన్యకాభ్యాం నృపత్వదాభ్యాం నతలోకపంక్తేః నమో నమః శ్రీ గురుపాదుకాభ్యాం పాపాంధకారాత్కపరంపరాభ్యాం తాపత్రయాహీంద్రకాగేశ్వరాభ్యాం జాడ్యాబ్ధి సంశోషణవాడవాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురుపాదుకాభ్యాం శమాదిషట్కప్రదవైభవాభ్యాం సమాధిదానౌ వ్రతదీక్షితాభ్యాం రమాధవాంగ్రిస్థిరభక్తిదాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురుపాదుకాభ్యాం స్వార్చాపరమఖిలేష్టదాభ్యాం స్వాహా స్వహాయాక్ష ధురంధరాభ్యాం స్వాతాంచ భావప్రదపూజనాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురుపాదుకాభ్యాం కామాదిసర్ప వ్రజగారుడాభ్యాం వివేకవైరాగ్యనిధిప్రదాభ్యాం బోధప్రదాభ్యాం ధృతమోక్షదాభ్యాం నమో నమో శ్రీ గురుపాదుకాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురు పాదుకాభ్యాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి.
ధన్యవాదాలు. నమస్తే. తాత సత్య గారు ఫ్రమ్ బ్రిస్బెయిన్. కెన్ యూ
నమస్కారం, నా పేరు సాన్వి. నమస్కారం అండి, నా పేరు అవ్య కామేశ్వరి. జయ గురు ఓంకార, జయ జయ సద్గురు ఓంకార, జయ గురు ఓంకార, జయ జయ సద్గురు ఓంకార. బ్రహ్మ విష్ణు సదాశివ, బ్రహ్మ విష్ణు సదాశివ. హర 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 మహాదేవ, హర 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 మహాదేవ. ధన్య ధన్య హే నగర, ధన్య ధన్య హే నగర. భువైకుంఠ పండరపూర, భువైకుంఠ పండరపూర. ధన్య ధన్య వేణునాద, ధన్య ధన్య చంద్రభాగ. మధ్యే పండలికా ఉబా, మధ్యే పండలికా ఉబా. ధన్య ధన్య వేణునాద, ధన్య ధన్య వేణునాద. క్రీడ కడితో హే గోవింద, క్రీడ కడితో హే గోవింద. జయ 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 విఠాల, జయ హరి విఠాల, జయ జయ విఠాల, జయ హరి విఠాల. నమస్కారం.
ఓకే, ధన్యవాదాలు. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకా పాడతారా? అయిపోయిందండి మీది సత్య గారు? ఓకే, ధన్యవాదాలు. థ్యాంక్స్ అండి. శ్రీమతి ఐశ్వర్య గారు, కెన్ యూ ప్లీజ్? ఐశ్వర్య గారు, ఆర్ యు ఆన్ ద లైన్? యా. Aishwarya Garu, we are not able to see your face. Can you keep the camera bit? Oh, okay. Guru Padakas are more important. Okay. We are not able to hear you. Aishwarya Garu, we are not able to hear you. Audible. No, we can't still hear you. Sorry.
Hello.
Now we can hear you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
We are not able to see you still, but it's fine. We can see the Guru Padakas and your main thing. Yeah.
Okay,
Deities are
that's okay.
visible.
Okay. ధ్యానమూలం గురుమూర్తిః, పూజామూలం గురుర్పదం, మంత్రమూలం వాక్యం, మోక్షమూలం కృపం. న గురోరధికం తత్వం, న గురోరధికం తపః. తత్వై జ్ఞానాత్ పరం నాస్తి. తస్మై శ్రీ గురవే నమః. తస్మై శ్రీ గురవే నమః. तस्मै श्री श्री गुरवे नमः। नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्द योगीन्द्र मदास्य शिष्यं श्री शंकराचार्य मदास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलहंस शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरो संततमानतोऽस्मि। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादम् शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतं वन्दे भगवन्तं पुनः पुनः। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। सदा शिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्य मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। काञ्चीवासाय विद्महे शान्तरूपाय धीमहि तन्नो चन्द्रशेखरेन्द्र प्रचोदयात्। अपार करुणा सिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्री चन्द्रशेखर गुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्वकम्। ब्रह्मणा जनिनेन लोकानुग्रह दीक्षया रूपमङ्गीकृतं तेन श्रीकामकोटि जगद्गुरो चन्द्रशेखरा चन्द्रशेखरा श्री चन्द्रशेखरेन्द्र सरस्वती महागुरो श्री जयेन्द्र सरस्वती जगद्गुरो श्री शंकर विजयेन्द्र सरस्वती जगद्गुरो। हर हर शंकर जय जय शंकर हर हर शंकर जय जय शंकर हर हर शंकर जय जय शंकर। अनंत संसार समुद्रतार नौकायिदाभ्यां गुरुभक्तिताभ्यां वैराग्य साम्राज्यद पूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां कवित्ववारासि निशाकराभ्यां दौर्भाग्यदावां बुधमालिकाभ्यां दूरीकृतानम्र विपत्तिताभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नानीकनिकाश पदाहृदाभ्यां ज्ञानाविमोहादि निवारिकाभ्यां नमज्जनाभीष्ट ततिप्रदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नृपालिमौलि ब्रजरत्नकान्तिः सरिद्विराज जशकन्यकाभ्यां नृपद्वदाभ्यां नतलोकपङ्क्तेः नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां पापान्तकारार्क परम्पराभ्यां तापत्रयाहीन्द्र खगेश्वराभ्यां जाड्यादिसंशोषणवाडवाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां शमादिषड्ग प्रदवैभवाभ्यां समाधिदान व्रतदीक्षिताभ्यां प्रमादवान्द्रस्थिरभक्तिताभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां स्वाचार्पराणाम् अखिलेष्टदाभ्यां स्वाहा सहायाक्ष दुरन्दराभ्यां स्वाचाच भाव प्रदपूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां कामादिसर्व प्रजगारूढाभ्यां विवेकवैराग्य निधिप्रदाभ्यां बोधप्रदाभ्यां धृतमोक्षदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां बोधप्रदाभ्यां धृतमोक्षदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां. We are singing a song on Adishankara in set to the ragam Purvi Kalyani and Mishra Chaputalam. Adishankara padam potruvom Adishankara padam potruvom Adishankara padam potruvom Adishankara padam potruvom avani Adishankara padam potruvom avani Adishankara padam Vedamai Yoga Vedamai Yoga Vedamai Yoga Sharmada Padai Nati Vedamai Yoga Sharmada Padai Nati Padarum Adishankara padam potruvom avani Adishankara padam potruvom Kaladi தோன்றினார் காலடியிலே தோன்றினார் அவர் காலடியிலே தோன்றினார் அவர் கையிலேயே போல் அவர் காலடியிலே தோன்றினார் அவர் கையிலேயே போல் அவர் நீல கண்டனை போல நீல கண்டனை போல நீல கண்டனை போல மலவர் ஞாலமே புகழோங்க குரு ஆதிசங்கர பாதம் போற்றுவோம் அவனி ஆதிசங்கர பாதம் போற்றுவோம் பாதம் Thank you. Yeah, done.
Thank you very much, Aishwarya Garu. The Shraddha and Bhakti which our Guru always asks, we can see specifically from New Zealand, and you have been a great supporter of this STPA and KKSF for the last 4 years now. This is the 4th year we are running. Thank you very much. And today being Sri Adishankara Jayanthi and also Mahaperiyava Jayanthi also we are celebrating, although it was already done. And I can see that Anusham, you are running at Wellington Group is fantastic. And with Periva's blessing, we will be able to continue all the way. Thank you.
Thank you, Ji. And we request all of you to bless our children.
Yeah,
they've also
definitely.
been continuously a part of singing for the last 4 years. So
Yeah.
with all the Guru blessings, we will
Yeah.
still keep supporting.
Thank you very much.
Yes, of ANZ. Thank you.
Sure. Kindly do post any things which you want to post in terms of the Anusham group as well into the thing. Anything in our group regarding Kanchi Kamakota Peetam is most welcome.
Okay.
Anytime.
Yeah,
Thank
sure. Thank you.
Right. I understand Danya Garu, Danya, the other child, student of Sri. Danya Garu, can we make Danya replace her with the spotlight? Where is she?
Erandi, I don't see her name.
Can you ask her, Usha Garu, to prefix her name with your Sydney or something, so it will be easier for us.
But I don't see any name with Danya
We
and
can't. Yeah, I also can't see. Okay, just let us move on. When we have now coming up with Aishwarya Soumya Garu. Are you? She's there. Can you please unmute Soumya Chitra Garu, student? Yeah.
Yes.
Replace her with the spotlight. Soumya Garu. Replace her with the spotlight.
Yeah, unmute చేసుకున్నారండి వాళ్ళు.
Spotlight కూడా చేయండి. Yeah. Soumya Garu, over to you.
Yeah. Namaskaram.
Video on చేసుకోండి.
Yeah.
Yeah. You may start.
Namaskaram, everyone. I am Soumya from Pittsburgh, USA. I am going to present Aditya Kavacham now. अस्य श्री आदित्य कवच स्तोत्र महामन्त्रस्य अगस्त्यो भगवान् ऋषिः अनुष्ठुप् आदित्यो देवता श्रीं बीजं नीं शक्तिः सूकीलकं मम आदित्य प्रसाद सिद्ध्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः जपाकुसुमसङ्कासं द्विभुजं पद्महस्तकं सिन्दूराम्बरमाल्यं च रक्तगन्धानुलेपनम् माणिक्यरत्नखचित सर्वाभरणभूषितं सप्ताश्वरथवाहं तु मेरुं चैव प्रदक्षिणम् देवासुरवरैर्वन्द्यं गृणिभिः परिसेवितं ध्यायेत् पठेत् सुवर्णाभं सूर्यस्य कवचं मुदा गृणिः पातु शिरोदेशे सूर्यः पातु ललाटकम् आदित्यो लोचने पातु श्रुति पातु दिवाकरः घ्राणं पातु सदा भानु मुखं पातु सदा रविः जिह्वां पातु जगन्नेत्रः कण्ठं पातु विभावसुः स्कन्धौ ग्रहपतिः पातु भुजौ पातु प्रभाकरः करावब्जकरः पातु हृदयं पातु नभो मणिः द्वादशात्माकटिं पातु सविता पातु सत्थिनी गुरु पातु सुरश्रेष्ठो जानुनी पातु भास्करः जङ्घे मे पातु मार्ताण्डो गुल्फौ पातु द्विषां पतिः पादौ दिनमणिः पातु पातु मित्रोऽखिलं वपुः आदित्यकवचं पुण्यम् अभेद्यं वज्रसन्निभम् सर्वरोगभयादिभ्यो मुच्यते नात्र संशयः संवत्सरमुपासित्वा साम्राज्यपदवीं लभेत् अशेषरोगशान्त्यर्थं ध्यायेदादित्यमण्डलम् अनेकरक्तसंयुक्तं स्वर्णमाणिक्यभूषणं कल्पवृक्षसमाकीर्णं कदम्बकुसुमप्रियम् सिन्दूरवर्णाय सुमण्डलाय सुवर्णरत्नाभरणाय तुभ्यम् पद्मादिनेत्रे च सुपङ्कजाय ब्रह्मेन्द्रनारायणशङ्कराय संरक्तचूर्णं ससुवर्णतोयं सकुङ्कुमाभं सकुशं सपुष्पं प्रदत्तमादाय च हेमपात्रे प्रशस्तनादं भगवन् प्रसीद।
ఓకే, చాలా చాలా ధన్యవాదాలండి మీకు ఫర్ మేకింగ్ us listen on this Sunday in Sydney. ఆదిత్య కవచం is so fantastic.
Thank you.
Thanks. Namaste. Can we move on to the next Danya, please, if she is around? I understand Danya is around.
ధన్య అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోగలుగుతావమ్మా? అన్మ్యూట్ అయ్యిందా?
ఇంకా అవ్వలేదు ఆవిడ.
ఓకే, ఆల్ గుడ్.
నమస్తే.
నమస్తే, నా పేరు ధాన్య. నేను
కొంచెం
గురు పాదుకా స్తోత్రం ఫస్ట్ స్టాంజస్ చదువుతున్నాను. అనంత సంసార సముద్రతార
కొంచెం సౌండ్ ఎక్కువ.
గురు భక్తాభ్యాం వైరాగ్య సామ్రాజ్యత పూజనాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురు పాదుకాభ్యాం పవిత్రవారాశిని సాగరాభ్యాం దౌర్భాగ్యతాపాం భుజనావికాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురు పాదుకాభ్యాం యతాయ పతితాం సమేమ కదాచిత్తభ్యాసు దరిద్రవార్య మూకాష్టవాచ పతితాం హితాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురు పాదుకాభ్యాం నారీ కణికా శపథ హితాభ్యాం నానావిమోహాది నివారితాభ్యాం నమః జనాభీష్టతీపదాభ్యాం నమో నమః శ్రీ గురు పాదుకాభ్యాం నమస్తే.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ధన్య.
నెక్స్ట్ ప్రజ్ఞా. చాలా చాలా బాగా పాడేవమ్మా. ఓపిక్గా నేర్పుతున్నారు పేరెంట్స్ కి. చాలా చాలా ధన్యవాదాలండి. నెక్స్ట్ ప్రజ్ఞా ఉన్నారండి. సత్య గారు, ప్రజ్ఞ ఉన్నారండి.
యా, ప్రజ్ఞ, కెన్ యూ అన్మ్యూట్? హలో. Yeah. Okay. Probably your video is coming in a different way, Pragya. పక్కకు వస్తుంది. Maybe you have to. If you're using iPad or any pad, you need to rotate it.
నేను వేరే డివైస్ లో జాయిన్ అవుతాను, నాకు వీడియో సరిగ్గా రాకపోతే.
ఓకే.
అనంత సాయి గారు ఉన్నారు. అనంత సాయి గారు నమస్కారం. ఆర్ యు అవైలబుల్ బై ఎనీ ఛాన్స్? అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకుని మీరు చెప్పదలుచుకుంది ఏమైనా ఉంటే చెప్పచ్చు.
నమస్కారం అండి.
వీడియోలోకి వచ్చి చెప్పండి. పిల్లలు కూడా ముఖ్యంగా భలే మీరు చెప్పండి. రికార్డ్ అవుతోంది, ప్లీజ్.
వీడియో అవసరం అంటారా?
మీ ఇష్టం, మీ దయ.
ఫ్యామిలీ అందరం కలిపి నమస్కారం అండి. ఫ్యామిలీ అందరం కలిపి చూస్తున్నాము. జస్ట్ బ్రింగింగ్ కంప్యూటర్ టు అనదర్ ప్లేస్. ఈ లోపల మీరు వేరే వాళ్ళని
ప్రజ్ఞ రెడీగా ఉన్నది, రీప్లేస్ చేద్దాం. అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోమ్మా ప్రజ్ఞ.
నమస్తే, నా పేరు ప్రజ్ఞ. నేను ఇవాళ లలిత పంచరత్నం పాడుతున్నాను.
మీ టీచర్ గారి పేరు?
మా టీచర్ గారి పేరు సుందరి సైపల్లి గారు. प्रातः स्मरामि ललितावदनारविन्दं बिम्बाधरं मृदुलमौक्तिकशोभिनासम् आकर्णदीर्घनयनं मणिकुण्डलाढ्यं मन्दस्मितं मृगमदोज्ज्वलफालदेशम् प्रातर्भजामि ललिताभुजकल्पवल्ली रत्नाङ्गुलीयनसदङ्गुलिपल्लवाढ्यां माणिक्यहेमवलयाङ्गदशोभमानां पुण्ड्रेषु चापकुसुमेषु सुनीर्ददानाम् प्रातर्नमामि ललिताचरणारविन्दं भक्तेष्टदाननिरतं भवसिन्धुपोतं पद्मासनादिसुरनायकपूजनीयं पद्माङ्कुशध्वजसुदर्शनलाञ्छनाढ्यम् प्रातस्तु वे परशिवं ललितां भवानीं त्रय्यन्तवेद्यविभवं करुणानवद्यां विश्वस्य सृष्टिविलयस्थितिहेतुभूतां विद्येश्वरीं निगमवाङ्मनसातिदूराम् प्रातर्वदामि ललिते तव पुण्यनाम कामेश्वरीति कमलेति महेश्वरीति श्रीशाम्भवीति जगतां जननी परेति वाग्देवतेति वचसा त्रिपुरेश्वरीति यश्लोकपञ्चकमिदं ललिताम्बिकायाः सौभाग्यदं सुललितं पठति प्रभाते तस्मै ददाति ललिता झटति प्रसन्ना विद्यां श्रियं विमलसौख्यमनन्तकीर्तिम् नमस्कारः.
Namaskaram, Andy. Thank you for just doing 1 second. Next monkey, we have few announcements to be done now. Malti Garu is here. Okay, thank you. Anand Sai Garu, are you available? Unmute చేసుకోండి.
నమస్కారం. సదాశివసమారంభాం వ్యాసశంకరమధ్యమాం అస్మదాచార్యపర్యంతాం వందే గురుపరంపరాం. చెప్పండి సార్. చాలా పిల్లలు చాలా చక్కగా పఠిస్తున్నారు. ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇన్స్పైరింగ్ యాక్చువల్గా. అండ్ శంకరాచార్య ఇచ్చిన వాంగ్మయం మనకి ఈ హిందూ ధర్మం నిలబట్టడానికి ఆధారమైందని మనం ప్రత్యేకంగా చెప్పక్కర్లేదు. అంటే అన్షెడ్యూల్డ్గా మీరు నన్ను పిలిచారు కాబట్టి అన్ప్రిపేర్డ్. బట్ ఎనీవే ఇంత మంచి కార్యక్రమం జరుగుతున్నది. సాయంత్రం పరిషత్ తరఫున కూడా మనం జరుపుకుంటున్నాము. ఇది ఉదయం జరుగుతున్నది, అది మధ్యాహ్నం మొదలవుతుంది. సో ఈ రోజంతా ఈ వారమంతా మనం శ్రీ శంకరాచార్యుడి అంకితం చేస్తున్నాము. వారిచ్చిన ఈ పీఠాలే కానివ్వండి, వారిచ్చిన ఈ జ్ఞానమే కానివ్వండి, జ్ఞానభిక్ష మనల్ని ముందుకు నడుపుతున్నది. సో ఐఎమ్ వెరీ ప్లీజ్డ్ విత్ మీరు చేస్తున్న ఈ కృషి. ఈ సత్యమూల్యాలయ గారు మీతో పాటు జాయిన్ దీని ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్తున్నారు, విచ్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఎంకరేజింగ్. సో మా తరఫు నుంచి ఏ విధమైన సహాయమైనా మేము ఎప్పుడైనా చేయడానికి సంసిద్ధంగా ఉన్నామని సభకు మనవి చేసుకుంటూ ప్రోగ్రాం ముందుకు సాగిద్దాం.
చాలా ధన్యవాదాలండి అనంత్ సాయి గారు. శ్రీ వేదగాయత్రి పరిషత్ మాకు ఎప్పుడూ కూడా సహకారం ఇచ్చింది. మొత్తం జూమ్ కనెక్షన్ అవ్వండి, లేకపోతే ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ అవ్వండి, మీరు అందరూ కూడా వచ్చి మాకు సహాయ సహకారాలు అందించారు. ముఖ్యంగా ఈ సభాముఖంగా చెప్పదలుచుకుంది ఏంటంటే, ఐ వాంట్ టు ఆల్సో కాన్వర్స్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ అదర్ లాంగ్వేజ్ people are there. We are doing this STPA program, Sahasradala Padmaradhana, The basic reason is that those stotrams which Pujya Acharya ji has been giving us year on year, a syllabus, those stotrams we are not singing outside this particular group, especially those who are believe in Kamakoti Peetam and following those, unless otherwise we have done the Samarpan to Puja Acharya. Each stotram is considered to be as a Padmam, and then we offer these stotrams to Puja Acharya ji, and then once it's offered, obviously we can sing them and chant them elsewhere, anywhere. And the whole idea of Puja Acharya's message as well, I'm just bringing up and sharing this on the slide for everyone's benefit. Few announcements I'm scheduled this particular time for, and I just want to mention here. Just give me 1 second. Are you able to see, hopefully, everyone? This particular program we are running with guidance from Srimatam, and what as per the directions given by them, and Srimatam is the official body for Puja Acharya ji, and then we are taking the guidance from them and we are running it. And the Acharya ji's message is to bring the bridge for people to come together, and that's the whole objective of it. And the message is very clear: collaboratively build a network to sustain the dharmic cultural continuity with the roots. And we should not forget our roots from where we have come from, and so that we can maintain it, not only learn it, and then we need to, as Acharya ji mentioned, nourish them. How do we nourish them? By able to give those Sanatana Dharma values to the future generation. We are just not to be content with only our own survival, but also we need to make the roots much more stronger so that the fruits and the branches can also flourish. Henceforth, Acharya ji has started few programs. In this program, I want to mention here, these are the pillars of Vidya, Vedam, Vaidjam. There are 3 pillars, and there are the people who have subscribed so far. It doesn't mean that others could not join here. They can join and pursue it. Just like I go to the office, I also have a role to play in my family. I also have a member of Sri Veda Gayatri Parishad. I'm also a member of this. It doesn't mean that if I'm a member of one organization, I cannot be a member of the other. So I encourage strongly to communicate this particular message of Acharya ji, and also try to make these foundation pillars much more stronger by contributing and being there. And Srimati Jyoti Voleti garu yesterday has done a fantastic introduction at Sydney Telugu Association as well, and communicated with the prayers and what the Bhagavad Gita classes she has been conducting over. So please do pass on this communication message to everyone as well. And apart from this, it is worth noting here that Dr. Srimati Usha Sedar Garu is there right from the day go. She has been playing a pivotal role for us and guiding us. At times, she tells us what we have to do. I compare her to none other than ancient times of Gargi and Maitreyi ji. As multi-talented, multiple talents, we have a lot to learn from her, and she has been a guiding principle for all of us. And apart from today, we also have privilege at 11 o'clock. Sri Kalyan Garu is coming, and he is going to convey for the next generation, especially how these stotrams we are reading, we are learning, but we are not able to understand them. We are only doing Vallavedo on Telugu. దాన్ని అర్థం తెలుసుకుని చేస్తే శ్రీ త్యాగరాజస్వామి హ్యాస్ ఆల్సో మెన్షన్ తెలిసి రామమంత్రమును జపించమన్నారు ఆయన. So you need to understand the stotrams to take it to the next level, we are making an attempt. I made a request to him to come and do that as a starting point, and henceforth we will look forward to his at 11 o'clock. I don't want to steal the thunder. So these are the few things which we are taking the initiatives. And apart from this, we are also the other members who are there in this, who are committing as the regional coordinators. The coordinators' roles is to coordinate and encourage more people to come here, find anybody who is not able to find a teacher, help them to find a teacher, and that is the role of the coordinator. They themselves will not be teaching, but they will be promoting it and coordinating those people who do not have a teacher to help them with. In this connection, we have made a request to Srimatam that some places like in Adelaide and Brisbane would not have a teacher. So Srimatam has extended a teacher to us who is available on all the 7 days, and the coordinators can be contacted in case if they want to learn from India, Srimatam itself, the teacher is available for us. These are the few announcements which I have to make. Apart from this, I want to give an overview of what we are doing in Kanchikamakoti Seva Foundation as per the Srimatam guidance. The wellness is culture and education, the English translation of Vedam, Vaijyam and Vedam, Vaijyam and Vijnanam, or the education side, Vidya. Yeah. So we have done, and apart from the red ones are those where we have already commenced some activities within, in a small way, within the ANZ region. We haven't done so much on the white, those which are written in white, we haven't done so much as far as those are concerned. So Paduka Yatra has been conducted, somebody, but it is part of ours only here. And we are doing Sahasradala Padmaradhana. And the matrimonials, Sri Lakshmi Mandat Garu occasionally gives those ones. People are able to take care. And Shankar Bala Vihar is also started. And some people within our community from ANZ region also has contributed to Goshalas. And Acharya ji has been kind enough to initiate Sanatan Dharma Seva Gramam through KKSF USA and Europe, as well as in other places as well. So this is particularly of interest to those who are want to. It's a 33 crore rupees project. It is at Ongol, called Poduli is the name of the village, and so many from ANZ region also have contributed there. And we are want to also mention here, when I come to money, since last 3-4 years, we have never asked anybody any money, nor we wish to ask anybody in the future as well. But anybody want to contribute, we can give the account number of the Sanatan Dharma Seva Gramam and Kanchikamakoti one. We would like, they can directly give it to them. And we also would like to mention here is that some Goshalas are being constructed within that Gramam. It has also Hanmat Vyayamasala, and also cricket is also there in that Paduli Gramam. And modern, because Acharya ji strongly believes that apart from traditional education, it is also important to have the modern education as well. And henceforth, we are the modern education side is those where we must be able to translate for the benefit of the children who are being brought up in Western countries, to give them the education in English as well. So these are a few things which I wanted to share. Apart from this, I want to mention here that the logo which has been created, Kanchikamakoti Seva Foundation, ANZ region, is none other than Sri Kalyan's Tatavarti Garu's son, Chiranjeevi Krishna Tatavarti. So we are really thankful to him for his contribution. With that, the announcements part of it is done, and want to clearly mention that on 9th of June, Satya Malayala Garu will be sending the Zoom link form, the Google form. Those who are interested, kindly note that it is also two things which Acharya ji is mentioning, is the Shraddha and Bhakti. Only two things. We don't need anything else, and want to also live to the expectations that these two we will be dedicating ourselves to this particular forum. We will not be in a position to ask individually every single person. For last 3-4 years, have been trying to do this by approaching individually, but it is a bit too tight and costing time for the coordinators. I understand the difficulty, as I mentioned. So kindly take time to fill the form, which Satya Garu is sharing, the link again in the forums. That will enable us to plan and schedule the events. With that, we will be stopping the announcements part and then start with the program. It's 11 o'clock. Kalyan Tatvarti Garu, is he there by any chance? His time is at 11 o'clock, so hence I stopped the announcements. Looks that he hasn't joined yet. Let us move on to the program. Sharan Garu, is he available? Okay, let us go with the next in the schedule. Veerraj Garu, are you there? I can see you in the. Let us unmute him. Veerraj Garu, can you unmute yourself? Unmute your
Hello.
screen.
Hello.
Yeah,
That's
hello. Fine. Yeah. Thanks, Andy.
Yeah.
So you can start your video and present.
సరే ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ ఏమంటారు ఒకసారి చెప్తారా?
మీరు మొదలెట్టచ్చు థింకింగ్. మీ పిల్లలు మొదలెట్టచ్చు ఉంటే, ఇఫ్ దే ఆర్ రెడీ.
అంటే సౌందర్యలహరి చదువుతాడా?
అదే సౌందర్యలహరి, అదే చెప్పారు ఆయన ఆవిడ.
ఓకే.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నా పేరు చంద్రమౌళి. ఇప్పుడు నేను సౌందర్యలహరి మరియు ఆఖరి 50 శ్లోకాల్లో కొన్ని శ్లోకాలు వినిపించి మీకు వినిపిస్తానండి. శరజ్యోత్స్నా శుద్ధాం శశియుతశకాజూటమకుటాం వరద్ధ్రా సత్రాణ స్ఫటిక గుటికా పుస్తకకరాం సకృణ్ణత్వా నత్వా కథమివ సతాం సన్నిధదతే మధుక్షీరద్రాక్ష మధురీణాః ఫణితయః కవీంద్రాణాం చేతః కమలవనబాలాధపరుచిం భజంతే ఏ సంతః కదిచిదరుణామేవ భవతీం విరించి ప్రేయస్యాస్తరుణతర శృంగారలహరి కభీరావిర్వాగ్భిః విదదతి సతాం రంజనమమి సవిత్రీభిర్వాచాం శశిమణిశిలాభంగరుచిభిః వసిన్యాధ్యాభిస్త్వాం సహజనని సంచింతయతి యః సకర్తా కావ్యానాం భవతి మహతాం భంగి సుభగైః వచోభిర్వాగ్దేవీ వదన కమలా మోధమధురైః తనుఛాయాభిస్తే తరుణతరణి శ్రీసరణిభిః దివం సర్వాముర్వీం అరుణమణిమగ్నాం స్మరతి యః భవంతస్యత్రస్యత్ వినహరిణశాలీ ననయనాః సహోర్వస్యావస్యాః కతిగతిన గీర్వాణగణికాః ముఖం బిందుం కృత్వా కుచైర్గమధాస్తస్య తదధో హరార్ధం ధ్యాయేద్యో హరమిహిషతే మన్మథకలాం ససధ్యः సంక్షోభం నయతి భణితా ఇత్యతి లఘు త్రిలోకీమప్యాసు భ్రమయసి రవిందుస్తనయుగాం కిరంతి మంగేభ్యః కిరణనికురుంభామృతరసం హృది త్వామాదత్తే హిమకరశిలామూర్తిమివ యః ససర్పాణాం దర్పం సమయతి శకుంతాధిపైవ జ్వరప్లుష్టాన్ దృష్ట్యా సుఖయతి సుధాధారశిరయా తటిల్లేఖా తన్వీం తపనససి వైశ్వానరమయీం నిషణ్ణాం షణ్ణామప్యుపరి కమలానాం తవ కలాం మహాపద్మాఠవ్యాం మృదుకమలమాయేన మనసా మహాంతః పశ్యంతో దధతి పరమాహ్లాదలహరీం భవామి త్వం దాసే మయి వితరదృష్టిం సకరుణామితి స్తోతుం వాంఛన్ కథయతి భవాని త్వమితి యః తదైవ త్వం తస్మై దిశసి నిజ సాయుజ్య పదవీం ముకుంద బ్రహ్మేంద్ర స్ఫుటమకుట నీరాజిత పదాం త్వయా హృత్వా వామం वपुरपरितृप्तेन मनसा शरीरार्थं शम्भोरपरमपि शङ्के वृथमभूत् यदेतद्वद्रूपं सकलमरुणाभं त्रिनयनं कुशाभ्यामानन्द्रं कुटिलशशिचूडालमकुटम् जगत्सुते धाता हरिरवति रुद्रक्षपयते तिरस्कुर्वण्येतत् स्वमपि वपुरीशस्थिरयति तथा पूर्वः सर्वं तथितमनुगृह्णाति च शिवा स्तवाज्ञामालम्ब्य क्षणचरितयोः धूलतिकयोः त्रयाणां देवानां त्रिगुणजनितानां तव शिवे भवेत् पूजा पूजा तव चरणयोर्या विरचिता तथा हि त्वत्पादोद्वहनमणिपीठस्य निकटे स्थिता ह्येते सस्वं मुकुलितकरोत्थं समकुटाः अमूते वक्षोजामृदुलसमाणिक्यकुतुपौ न सन्देहस्पन्धो न कपतिपताके मनसिनः पिबन्तौ तौ यस्मादविदितो सङ्गरसिकौ कुमारावद्यापि विरदवधन क्रौञ्चदलनौ वहत्यम्भ स्तम्भेरमजमनजकुम्भ प्रकृतिभिः समारब्धां मुक्तामणिभिरमलां हारलतिकां कुशाभोगो बिम्बाधररुचिभिरन्तस्य फलितां प्रतापव्यामिश्रां पुरदमयितुः कीर्तिमिव ते तव स्तन्यं मन्ये धरणिधरकन्ये हृदयतः पयःपरावारः परिवहति सरस्वतमिव दयावत्या दत्तं द्रविडशसुरास्वाद्य तव यतु कवीनां प्रौढानाम् अजनि कमनीय कवयिता हरक्रोधज्वालावलिविरवलीढेन वपुषा गभीरे तेनाभिः सरसि कृतसङ्घो मनसिजः समुत्थस्थो तस्मादचलतनये धूमलतिका जनस्तां जानीते तव जननि होमावलिरता यदेतत्कालिन्दी तनुतरतरज्ञाकृतिशिवे कृशे मध्ये किञ्चित् जननि तव यद्भाति सुधयां विमर्धादन्योन्यं कुचकलशयोरन्तरगतं तनूभूतं व्योमप्रविशदिव नाभिं कुहरिणीं स्थिरो गङ्गावर्तस्तनमुकुलरोमावलिलता कलावालं कुण्डं कुसुमसरतेजोहुषभुजः धृतेर्लीलागारं किमपि तव नाभिर्गिरिसुते पिलद्वारं सिद्धेर्गिरिशनयनानां विजयते निसर्गक्षीणस्य स्तनतटपरेण क्रमजुषो नमन्मूर्तेर्नारी तिलकशनकैस्तृट्यदैव चिरन्ते मध्यस्य त्रुटिततटिनी तीरतरुणा नमावस्थास्ते नो भवतु कुशलं शैलतनये कुशौ सध्यस्य धृत्तटभिटितकुर्पाकविधुरौ कुशन्तौ दोर्मूले कनककलशभौ कलयतः तव त्रातुं भङ्गाधलमिति वलग्नं तनुभुवा विधानद्धं देवी त्रिवळिलवलीवलिभिरिव ధన్యవాదాలు.
చాలా చక్కగా చెప్పావమ్మా, శ్రద్ధగా భక్తిగాను. చాలా చాలా ధన్యవాదాలు మీకు, మీ ముఖ్యంగా మీ నాన్నగారికి మీ అమ్మగారికి ఇద్దరికి కూడా మీకు నేర్పిస్తున్నందుకు. ఇప్పుడు మనతో పాటు శ్రీ కళ్యాణ్ గారు జాయిన్ అయ్యారు అనుకుంటాను. కళ్యాణ్ గారు ఆయుధే.
జై శ్రీరామ్.
జై శ్రీరామ్. కొంచెం వీడియో ఆన్ చేసుకుంటారా? Right. Namaskaram. I was just telling before you joined, we are extremely grateful to you for taking time, and also mentioned about Chiranjeevi Krishna Chatapati putting that emblem. You can see behind Satya Malayala Garu at the moment. That's a big, great contribution for that logo. And I was just mentioning that it's not only important to learn the stotrams, but also try to understand the meaning of it. Henceforth, kindly unmute and bless the children, and also continue with your discourse. Thanks, Andy. Over to you. Can you unmute her? Unmute చేయండి కళ్యాణ్ గారిని.
చేస్తున్నాను.
జై శ్రీరామ్.
అన్మ్యూట్ అయ్యారు.
జై శ్రీరామ. శుక్లాంబరధరం విష్ణుం శశివర్ణం చతుర్భుజం ప్రసన్నవదనం ధ్యాయేత్ సర్వవిఘ్నోపశాంతయే. అగజానన పద్మార్కం గజాననమహర్నిశం అనేకదం తం భక్తానాం ఏకదంతముపాస్మహే. ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमस्मरणात् भवेत् అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి Should I speak in Telugu or English? Please let me know.
Please continue in English because there are other language people are around. They will always benefit for others to understand it. Thank you.
No worries at all. So today is very auspicious day, Shukla Panchami of Vaishakha Masa, and Panchami Panchabhutesi Panchasankhopacharani. Jagadamba is in many forms, taking many forms, and Jagadguru is one of her form as well. Sri Adishankara Jayanthi is also today based on our calculations in Kali Yuga, because in many kalpas, many forms, Bhagavan comes and gives us knowledge, imparting us knowledge. Sadasiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. That's what we will be saying. So, starting with Sadasiva and Adi Shankaracharya, and then to the level of our Acharya. There have been many gurus, and in this Kali Yuga, today, in this Vaishakha Masa, Bhagavan Sri Adi Shankaracharya. So the very loose translation, we say it as monk. Monk is a very loose translation in English for the very meaningful word called yati or sannyasashrama, or anybody who is doing pursue in the form of sannyasi. So during that time, we have to understand the context from which these slokas emerged. So sloka and Veda mantram we call it, right? Everything will have a chandas, or the meter in which it will be written. Now, chandah padautu vedasya. It is the start, it is the vehicle through which all the gnana, so knowledge is again the loosely translated word for gnana. Gnana, gna, the dhatu gna in Sanskrit is having deeper meaning, wherein you know Tvam Asi. That, again, the loose translation of Tat is that. So why I'm saying loose translation in English is because the language of Sanskrit has a deeper meanings across, and English can take only a level of that translation. So we have to understand the word from Sanskrit perspective as well. So Tat is not just that. That can be anything in English, but Tat is, as per Sanskrit or as per the Dhatu, it is the Parabrahman, because only that exists, nothing else exists. And what is that? Is what we are seeing here as well. That leads to the Advaita philosophy, which Sri Adi Shankaracharya, Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya has traveled across the length and breadth of Bharata Khanda. Again, Bharata Khanda, Bharata Varsha, Mero Dakshinadik Bhaga, we call Dakshinadik Bhaga because I am from southern India, Andhra Pradesh. So Mero Dakshinadik Bhaga is all the Dravida Nadu. So the Bharata Khanda is an entire Bharata Desha. So all this entire Bharata Khanda, he traveled, and he gave this knowledge in many forms to those who can understand Vedam. He is the Vedavidam Varaha, we call it. So he is the Vedam himself traveling across the Bharata Khanda. For those who cannot understand Veda and only can understand the stories or the interpretations, he is the Upanishad Vakya. Sri Adi Shankaracharya Jagadguru, he himself took the Upanishad Vakyas and gave him in many forms, Mahabhashyas, right? So Upanishad Sara. And then for those who cannot even understand that well as well, he gave Stotra Sahitya, wherein you can take all that Sara of Vedam or the Upanishad and try to keep it in small stotras so that even though who knows it or who doesn't know it chants them can get the benefit out of it. So with this context, we have to understand the slokas, why we are doing a chanting of the sloka. It's not just that we get some good things out of it. Yes, we'll definitely get good things out of it because chanting. There's a one famous saying in my language, Telugu. Mantraలకు చింతకాయలు రాలుతాయా? Right? That's a big question. Like if you do a mantra chanting, will there's a big tamarind tree. There used to be big tamarind trees in the villages. Now, there's a big ventures in the villages and big buildings. But at one point, there used to be big trees. So tamarind tree is one of the famous trees in villages. And then the saying says like, no, if we chant some mantra, will we get those tamarind fruits? Yes. Chintakayal Raltaida, yes. But do you want to use that mantra to really test that kind of a hypothesis? Or do you want to use that mantra to attain siddhi or moksha? So moksha karakam, that is where bhaja govindam, govindam bhaja modhamate. That's why he says, now why you do all these things is to, oh modhamate. He says, why do you want to test all these hypotheses on a small residual things which doesn't need that much of attention? You need to test that on yourself, on your own life. Try that first. And that's where the Stotra Sahityam tries to drive us. Now, Guru Padaka Stotram, I see here many stotrams, I think 12 of them here, as per the list which I got from Sriman Srinivasa Varanashi Garu. So out of those 12, in fact, every stotram is propounding only one truth, Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahudha Vadanti. I used to say this everywhere. So all these 12 will again take, in a meaning wise, will again route to the same fact that it is Tat Tvam Asi. So, now that in multiple forms, like one single drop of water is in different forms in different rivers and reaches the ocean. Similarly, these 12 stotras also will propound the same truth but in different ways. One, it will say the Parabrahman is Ganesha. One, it will say the Parabrahman is Skandha. One, it says the Parabrahman is Lakshmi Narsim. One, it says the Parabrahman is Guru himself, Guru Padaka Stotra. And one, it says the Parabrahman is the Shakti herself, Kamakshi Paradevata. So the Kamakshi Paradevata, the name itself is so nice. See the way they give the names of the gods. Now, God is Nirguna Parabrahman. He don't have any Nirguna Nirakara Parabrahman. He don't have any Akaram, but we give it for our sake of our own benefit, because to understand or to reach him easily. Now, that Nirguna Nirakara Parabrahman is named as Kamakshi Paradevata. So, her eyes itself, Kamakshi. So, the Kamakshi, now we have Arishad Varga. In that one, the first one, Arishad Varga is the 6 Shatrus, right? Who we loosely can be translated as enemies, who are in ourselves, who hinder our own spiritual growth. Now, the first one among is Kamam, right? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madamascharjam. And there are multiple scriptures, including Mahabharata, wherein there'll be a lot of discussions on which one is very hard to win over. In fact, everything is interlinked. Now, everything starts with Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madamascharjam. Kamam, they start. The simple desire. Now, the desire, we say, right? We desire is material desires, and there'll be spiritual desires as well, So, like now, again, in Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's words, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's words, if you want to quote, both of them are bandhanam. One is a golden one, a golden handcuff, and another is an iron handcuff. So the material one is an iron handcuff, and the golden handcuff again comes wherein you have still the desires in a spiritual capacity as well, wherein you think that we do a lot of chanting, we are great, and that's the start of ahamkaram. So the chantings should not lead to the ahankara. That is not the paramavati. The final goal is not, we are not great. Parabrahman is great, and it is in everywhere. So the chantings in a spiritual plane also to take out the ahankara in oneself. With that, the Guru Paduka Stotra. So we have 3 of them. Ananta Samsara Samudra Tara Naukayitaphyam Guru Bhakti Daphyam Vairagya Samrajya Dapujanaphyam Namo Namaha Sri Guru Padukaphyam. Now each of this verse or each of this stotram, if I have to explain it, it will take a lot, because each of them is a ocean of knowledge. Because just now I have taken you through all of this context to drive to the one single fact that even a spiritual ahankara is also exists. Now vairagya is that difficult to attain, wherein it's not just leaving the material world or material desires. It doesn't happen like that. Kamakshi Paradevata. She, even though we don't know what all are our shortcomings, the Devata knows, the Paradevata knows, because she knows what we need at that time, right? So somebody who is always in a material thought, either I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. There are many things to list. Even though we try to leave them, saying that, okay, ahankara, okay, let's leave the material things out of our discussion. Let's and then only we'll sit under a tree and then think only about Paramatma. That's called tapas. They'll do that. But after the tapas, what they'll do is the question. Asuras, if you see a lot of asuras, asura ganalu, right? All Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakasapa, even Ravanasura, right? They and many Tarakasura, Rutrasura. Name all the asuras. Everyone did tapas. So everyone left the material world for a brief period of time, went and did tapas, and they saw God. Either it can be Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, Sadharananga. In all the stories, if you see, it will be either Brahman or Paramashiva, who used to come and give them whatever the boon they want. Now, all the asuras also did tapas, and all the rishis also did tapas. Tapasva, Jayanatam. The Ramayana starts with tapas. And Brahmadeva, he started the world with tapas. Tapaha, tapaha. That was the first thing which Brahma heard when after the pralaya, and when he was coming out of the Nabhi of Vishnu. Patapatra Sai is Vishnu, we call him, right? And he, from his Nabhi, from his lotus flower from his Nabhi, Brahmadevan was born. And he started the creation with tapas. So everybody does tapas. Chanting is tapas. Now what we do with the chanting is the first thing. So in Guru Padaka Stotram, he immediately addresses that. Adishankaracharya, Vairagya Samrajyada Pujanaphyam. He mentions Vairagya as Samrajya. Now all these asuras who I mentioned, after the tapas, of that period of tapas, some did very big tapas. And they asked a boon, either to live forever or to win the Swarga. Swarga Logadhipadyam or Amrutatvam. Right? That's what they typically asked everybody, every asura. Now, that is where I'm mentioning about the spiritual ahankara. Now, because they did tapas, they thought they got the Shakti, they got the need, or the thing which they needed to attain that Shakti. They thought they got that one. So they asked God to give them the boon. Now that is where the spiritual ahankara comes, wherein you ask something, kamam. So even after 10,000 years of tapas, a Hiranyakashipa cannot understand that Vishnu is Paramadaivatam. Still he asks many things, and then cater to all those things, Lord Narasimha was born. And that's why Lakshmi Narasimha Pancharatnam also I chose, because Narasimha is the divine power who takes out all the obstacles, along with, like similar to Ganesha, Narsimha is whenever we are in ultimate distress, he is the one God who can take out them, all the issues in the life. And Sri Bhagavad Pada, Shankar Bhagavad Pada, he knows that. And that's why he gave extensive stotra sahityam on Lakshmi Narasimha Swami also. We have Pancharatna, I think we are chanting here. So that's one thing. So now we're starting with Guru Pada. That's where Vairagya Samrajyam. So he mentions Vairagyam as Samrajyam. Now, yes, everybody has the Asura Pravrutti in them. Sura Pravrutti and Asura Pravrutti are together in that one. That's why we are called Nara Janmam. Now we will be in between both the worlds. And we have the choice to be either that way or this way. And whatever we choose defines our path. And we all know that. Now, Bhagavad Pada says, choose Vairagya Samrajyam rather than the Swarga Samrajyam. After 10,000 years of tapas, this tapas, we are also doing a tapas. You know what our tapas is? Because we don't know that what we are doing a tapas. Aneka Janma Chakra Paribhramanam. We are doing Paribhramanam. In that one, there's a Brahmanam. Brahma is there in that Brahmanam, right? We are also doing, in spite of not knowing that we are doing this tapas from Aneka Janmal. We don't know. We are just roaming around. What will we or where will we roam around? Around him only, Parabrahman. It's like Earth rotating around the sun. Sometimes it will be winter and sometimes it will be summer. So one Janma, it will be spring, Vasantam. Now we are going through the Vasantam. So Vaishakha Masam. One Janma, it will be Vasantam. We will be wonderful. And the next Janma, it will be Sisiram. We don't know and what we are doing, and we'll be down. So we are also in the part of tapas. And so, and then instead of asking a Swargam or anything else, he says Vairagya Samrajyam, choose the Samrajyam of Vairagyam. So like I told, if I have to explain with the context, it will take a lot of time, and I just wanted to touch base here so that we'll be, we know what we are chanting. Kamitva varasi nishakarabhyam daurbhagya davambudamalikabhyam durikrita namra vipattitaphyam namo namaha Sri Guru Padukabhyam. Guru's padam itself is enough to take out all these things. What is that? Daurbhagya davambudamalikabhyam. Ambudam. Daurbhagya Davanalam we call it, right? Daurbhagya Vatula Jaradhvantar Viprabha. Right? We don't know what is our bhagyam and what is our daurbhagyam. That's another thing to put forward. So in the presence of a good guru, we can understand our own shortcomings. And it is the one simple litmus test we call to understand who is a guru and who is not. Right? Our limitations, guru will not say that you are a sinner. So do that or do this. Guru will not say that. Guru says Amrutasya Putraha. You're born out of Amrita Tattvam. That's what Guru says. And then he points out, because you are born out of Amrita Tattvam, now just realize the fact that you are away of that one. And so come back. Duri Krita Namra Vipattitaphyam. And by realization, that kind of realization, you're all Vipattulu. What could be a Vipattu? Vipattu is one which hinders our progress or hinders our thought process. What does hinder? What does stop our progress? To be frank, or if you really think in a way, it is we who can hinder our progress. So for example, somebody is stopping us from progressing in our career. Now, who is stopping that from progressing in our career? Is that the person who is doing that? If you think in a logical way, that person is an obstacle in the way, so that we can learn how to surpass that obstacle. If we don't learn that simple part of surpassing an obstacle, we'll be always stuck there. So it's a test, or we are trained to surpass the obstacle, and for that training purpose, we need an obstacle. To be frank, else we'll be always there. We will think that we are the Parabrahman, we are the Supreme. So these obstacles will show us our true limitation, and in that limitation, that's where our Shakti also comes from ourselves. So again, if I have to tell you the examples, including Sundarakanda, there are multiple examples. Not one god easily did anything which we saw. Like again, let's go to Narasimha Stotram, because we are anyway touched upon the Narasimha Swami. He himself, Sri Hari himself, could not kill Hiranyakasipa just like that, coming out of, like how he came to rescue Gajendra. Sirikinjappodu Shankha Chakra Yugamunan. In that way, he just like that, he didn't come. He has to take a form called Narasimha, right? Between the Sanjha column, he has to come and he has to kill with his own Nakha. Nakha Damshtra Yudhan. There is more than the Damshtra, there is Nakha. Damshtra will be Varaha for him. So Nakha Yudhan, with the Nakha Ayudham, he killed. So even for a god to do a great thing, there are obstacles. Here the obstacle is the boon of Hiranyakashipa, the boon he got from Brahma. That's the obstacle. So to surpass that, God has to take a different form. For God himself, there is this kind of a thing, this kind of work he has to do. We are mere manava, right? Obstacles are expected. And what takes out the obstacles is Namo Namaha Sri Guru Padukabhyam. If we have the full respect and full namakam, again we call it Telugu, full belief or faith, again these are will be used in multiple religions, but if you have full belief on the Guru Padukabhyam, both lotus feet of Sri Guru, it will be easier for us to understand the context and overcome the obstacles. Similarly, he will mention in other verses, Mukascha Vachas Patitam Hitabhyam. He can make the Guru Padukas can make, not just Guru or his drishti or his Vaku. The just mere darshanam of Guru Padukam can make a Mukascha, Mukaha, who cannot speak. It need not be just a deaf and dumb person. A Ajadyam Vakpadutvancha, we call it, right? Mukascha, who cannot really speak. He can also become Vachaspati. Vachaspati. So Buddhi will become Brahaspati. Who can speak, become Vachaspati. And Sri Patitam Samiyuh Kadachitapyasu Daridravariyaha. Who don't have, again, Daridra is a loosely translated word, like he's not just rich or poor. Poor in many forms. Daridram comes in many forms, poor in many forms, including Bhava Daridryam. Right? So we don't have our own thought. That's Bhava Daridryam. And we have to be reliant on others to say that we are great. Sorry. So
you continue, sir.
That Bhava Daridryam has crept into our previous generations because of the rules, various rules, right? Now, Sri Patitam will regenerate from our own self if we understand our shortcomings. So that Sri Guru Padukabhyam, now a belief on the word of, or here Guru Padukam, like the lotus feet. Now, if we concentrate on Adishankaracharya's feet, now why would it comes onto feet now? Let's say if we concentrate on Adishankaracharya's feet, what did they do? They traveled the length and breadth of Bharata Khanda. Now, what do you mean by length and breadth of Bharata Khanda? He don't have any trains or flights to travel, no business class, and he has to travel on his feet. And with his travel, what did he do? Everywhere he went, he gave a means for the local people to survive this Bhavasagaram. All temples, all pithams he kept, right? And all the gnanam he gave, all the knowledge he gave. We just concentrate on the padukas of Adishankaracharya. we'll understand they traveled all these places. They went to great places like Kashmir, Saraswati Devi, and they also went to normal places as well. He did extensive Tirtha Yatra. Now, if we concentrate on his feet, now we will also be along with him traveling with each stotram he gave, each Vangmayam also I will say. He's an excellent poet par excellence, because he is the greatest Vairagya Gnani, and he is himself Shankara. From him the Aksharam came out, Mahendra Sutram. So from him all the Aksharams came. So he is the ultimate poet, and that we can see in his poetry as well. So that's why if we concentrate on his Paduka, on his lotus feet, we can become all rich with everything, rich with Vairagya Sampada as well, because he mentioned Vairagya Samprajya, right? So similarly, there will be many things like I told, right? There will be many things to discuss here, but because we have less time, I just wanted to touch upon other stotras as well, wherein the Kalpanokaha Pushpajala Vilasan Neelalakam Matrukam Kantam Ganjadalekshanam Kalimala Pradhamsinim Kalikam Kanchi Nupurahara Dama Subhagam Kanchi Puri Nayikam Kamakshim Karikumbhasan Nipapucham Vande Mahesha Priyam. With that last words, Vande Mahesha Priyam, he has given this Kamakshi Stotram. And I like I told, because I brought you to the point where he's a wonderful Kavi, poet par excellence. This particular thing, if I have to explain, because we are all poets. Let's not say I, because there'll be a lot. We are all poets as well. We understand poetry, and we love poetry. If you go on thinking about it, even one line also I cannot go past of it. Kalpanokaha Pushpajala Vilasan Neelalakam Matrukam. That one line, I was stuck in it from morning as well because of the depth in the meaning. Neelalakam Matrukam, she is Amma. In Vande Mahesha Priyam, so she is Amma, he is the father, right? Both of them were there. And then when you're explaining about your mother, right? First thing, everyone, as from our childhood, we will remember is her sari, her chira, right? Because we'll be the one who will be clinging to it. And we also, each day, for each different times, she'll be having her jada, right? With different flowers in it. It can be malle or no, based on the climate, right? And here she said about the Kamakshi Devi. Our Guru says, Vilasan Neelalakam Matrukam. That's very Neelalakam Matrukam. That's very dark hair she has. Why should she have a dark hair? Now there are multiple in mantra and tantra philosophies. There are multiple meanings for multiple colors of hair. There are goddesses with different colors of hairs as well for particular needs. So here we all see them with dark hair. Now, to understand in a normal physical way, what is darkness around? Around us, there is a lot of darkness. Where it is? Ajnana Timirandhasya Gnananjana Talakaya. There is a lot of Ajnanam. Now, do we say that goddess has only Ajnanam as her hair? Now, Ajnanam, what is Ajnanam? So Ajnanam is something when we don't have Gnanam there, as simple as that. Absence of Gnanam. It's not that an opposite word. The absence of something. Like cold is absence of heat, or heat is the presence of that Shakti which takes out the cold, right? So if we have to think like that, now the darkness of the hair, and he uses another word in that Kalikam in the next line. Kalikam. right? Kali. Kali has been, if you see any of the famous poet or philosophical poet, Kalidasa. Philosophical world, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. All are Kali Bhaktas. Unfortunately, like I told, right, Bhava Daridriyam. Unfortunately, with modern movies and all, Kali, wherever you see Kali, there will be a mantrika sitting behind doing some sort of a Kshudra Puja. And that's what we have been fed into our minds, saying that Kali is there, Kali's photo is there, then there'll be definitely a mantrika or no, or only for that. No, if you see the history of India, like I gave the names, Kalidasa, not only Kalidasa, if you come this way, south also, Tenali Ramakrishna, right? Kali has been the giver of good. She don't take away life. She is a giver of good. And that's why in Dakshineswaram, in spite of nobody around, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to crave for the darshan of Kali. He is the pujari there, but he wants to talk to her. And he used to cry for her. Kalikam. Now, like I told, each word has its own significance. Now, Nilalakam, she herself is dark. And then we have a dark hair. Who is the male version of darkness? There are actually two male versions of darkness as well, but the most famous male version of darkness, dark complexion, but so nice to see, is Krishna Paramam, Sri Krishna, right? Sri Krishna Paramatma, Syamaludu. So Sri Krishna Paramatma, he is the Jagat Guru. Krishna Vande Jagat Guru again. Now, what do all this depict? In a material sense, if you cross the Earth and the solar system, and if you cross even Milky Way also, what do you see? All these are specks of lights. We are all specks of dark, star dust, we call it, right? But these are all specks of light flickering there. If you cross all of these, there will be an eternal darkness. Srishti itself has a dark component, right? And it has anantamaina gnanam in it. From there, the Srishti comes out. From darkness, Srishti comes out. So now, if we think in a different way, Kalpa Nokaha Pushpa Jalam. Now, Kalpa Vruksham, there are 5 types of Kalpa Vrukshams are there. So, Mandara Vruksham we call right? What we see Mandaram, that's again a loose, earthly version of the actual Mandara Vruksham in 5 of those Kalpataru. So, Parijata Vruksham, Mandara Vruksham, Kalpatarus, multiple Kalpatarus are there. Now, take out all those flowers and adorn her Nilalakam. And then you can understand in the entire darkness, these specks of flowers shows our universe. Our universe is entirely behind her. She is the actual Shakti who is on whose base our universe is surviving. So that kind of an explanation we can imagine. Now that's only one explanation I'm saying. One way of seeing it. There can be multiple ways based on each word also. Each word, each letter in Sanskrit has its own meaning. So with that being said, here I cannot do full justice one slokam as well because of the thing which once you go into it, you enjoy while you're speaking, while you're well doing. So once I really urge all our gurus here across together, let's enjoy this kind of a meaning of the chanting, and then next part comes is actual chanting. So sometimes I lost while chanting, while doing Ramayana Parayana or some, because that's part of our daily Anushtanam. I keep losing myself in the meaning of it. It doesn't move ahead. So I have to complete, like let's say for example, we have to complete 1 sarga, 2 sarga, 3 sargas, 4 sargas, 5, 6, right? And then on one particular slokam you'll stay there because you'll be enjoying it and you can't move passing it. And that maybe that day we may not finish that sarga, but the actual reason of doing it, we attained on that particular day. On that Kshanam, we might have faced the moksham and we don't know it. We don't need to know it also. That Anandam, right? Satyam Gnanam Anantam Brahma. I'll just finish it with this one.
Sure.
Satyam Gnanam Anantam Brahma. Truth, knowledge, and Anantam. Anantam, again, like I told, in English is very limited, but infinite. So Satyam Gnanam Anantam. Satchidananda Swarupini. Sat Chit Ananda Swarupini Kamakshi Devi. That Kamakshi Devi with came out in Kali Yuga in this particular time for our benefit, making all Sishyas in Advaita Marga, one particular person, very small in age. So age is just a number. We don't mind about age. It's about the Gnanam. He himself made from that day onwards, nobody else can say, no, Advaita, there won't be any other doubt, iota of doubt left that Advaita is the ultimate. So he made that. Not because he can travel at that time, but he cannot always come and sit with somebody and speak. But his stotrams can speak, his Vangmayam can speak, and his Mahabhashyam can speak. And if we really have that strength of tapas or strength of that meditation, his photo also can speak. And he is speaking in multiple forms. Kanchi Kamakoti Pithadipatula Dwara, Sringeri Sarada Tirtha, Sarada Pithadipatulu Dwara, and all the Pithadipatulu across. He is speaking. Adishankaracharya is speaking in multiple forms even now, and all we have to do is listen. With that, I finish my time here to say a few words, and I really appreciate you patiently bearing my small discourse on this one, and I thank Sri Adishankaracharya for this opportunity to say a few words about him and feel happiness with his poetry as well, poetry and Gnanam. And thank you all, and Swasti from my side.
Thank you, Kalyani Garu. Can you stay for a moment? Just want to mention for the benefit of everyone, we do have Archakam Acharya Garu from US here. He's waiting, as we can see him. I'm requesting him to unmute. The reason specifically we are doing this for the benefit of for Archakam Acharya Garu is that this particular group, Acharya Garu, can you unmute yourself? Sri Kalyan Tatavarti Garu is our, he has been doing Gurukulam and running a Gurukulam in Telugu, Ashtavadanam and Sattavadanam. He has been more than 108. One I know him, he has already completed 108, but now he has surpassed that number, which I can't keep track. So, and he has started a certification program with the association with the university in India, and he is being kind enough to agree to translate few things and share the knowledge for the benefit of the children who are in the Western society, cannot understand the dialect. And even if we understand also, we will not be able to appreciate the meaning of the stotram of Sri Adi Shankaracharya's thing. So henceforth, he has been our kind enough to share his, so this is the first attempt which we are making just for your benefit. And we welcome to you to this particular forum. And for the benefit of everyone, I would be requesting Sri Archakam Acharya ji to either converse or in Telugu or English, whatever he is comfortable with. And thank you, and bless the children and this particular forum as well. Over to you, Archakam Acharya Garu. The audience here, for your benefit, they constitute right from Wellington in New Zealand, and they are from Brisbane in Eastern Australia, and they are from Adelaide as well, western side of Australia, and Melbourne as well, where Kalyan Garu is there, and we are all based out of Sydney. So it is all across. You can unmute yourself. Satya Garu, can you unmute Acharya ji?
Mute చేసాను.
మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి మీ సైడ్ if you can. Acharya ji, can you unmute yourself? Your laptop is
Yes.
yeah. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, namaste everyone. So my name is Adishankara Padmanabha Acharyulu, staying in USA since 20 years. Today I'm very fortunate to have Kalyan Garu's discourse. I'm very blessed today. And as per our previous discussions, it's a very big event. So on behalf of an upcoming Bhadradri Rama temple in USA is going on. So for that, Jayanthi Garu, I hope she introduce all of you. And today we are here to discuss about that very big event. So Rao Garu is going to explain what all about. And so in the meantime, after his introduction, I'm going to explain about the Kagol Yatra.
Yeah.
Thank you, Auntie. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. Rao Garu, can you unmute yourself?
Jai Shri Ram andi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Yeah. Namaste andi. Really very fortunate to meet all of you on this call today. Today, we are here in front of everyone to introduce ourselves. So as per our Acharya blessings, we are from Bhadradri Sri Rama Temple of USA in America, in the Atlanta state. And this temple is coming soon in the same way like how you all might have heard about the Bhadrachalam temple in Telangana, in India. So we are very fortunate with the blessings of our Guru. We are following this devotional path in going several devotional activities, and almost there are 5,000 devotees who are connected all around the world. And we are today very fortunate to inform the upcoming blessed activity in front of all the devotees who are here on this call today. So just to give a quick introduction, my name is Rao Saripalli and I am joining here from USA. And I also have Srimati Jayanthi Garu, who is also a coordinator for the Australian country. And also we have our beloved, respected Acharya ji, Sri Adishankara Padmanabha Acharyulu Garu. So our upcoming temple name is Bhadradri Sri Rama Temple of USA. So Guru Garu started this with a Sankalpam back in 2016. And Guru Garu traveled in India, starting from Bhadrachalam with the Sri Rama Parivaram, blessed by Bhadrachala Devasthanam, to all 106 Divya Desams. And that Divya Desams has been completed in 48 days. After completion of the Yatra to visit to all 106 Divya Desams in India, then Guru Garu came with those Parivaram, Sita, Rama, Lakshmana, Hanuma, Garuda. All these 5 lords, Guru Garu came to USA, and the people who has supported that path at that time, Guru Garu has blessed in USA of having a Sankalpam to perform 1,007 Kalyanams, Sita Rama Kalyanams at a devotee's house, and perform the very auspicious 1,008th Kalyanam when the temple is inaugurated at Cumming, that is a place in Georgia state, which is very close to Atlanta. So the temple land is ready. The temple is already built in India. The temple carvation is coming from India to Atlanta. And in this unique path, Guru Garu, out of 1,007 Sankalpam Kalyanams, 954 Kalyanams are already completed at devotee's house. As a part of this, the remaining Kalyanams, Guru Garu has a divine blessings to complete that for a purpose. So that unique purpose is now Guru Garu is coming to do a Kagola Yatra, which is one of its kind. Like Guru Garu is going to explain that. And I am here today to be very fortunate to inform all the devotees who are on this call that this yatra is coming to Australia, and the place is yet to be decided, but the date is already finalized. That's why we have Janvi Garu here, Srimati Janvi Garu, who is going to coordinate that. But we are trying to give that information to all the devotees here. So there will be a Kalyanam performed in Australia as one of the direction, which Guru Garu is going to explain. So we want to take this opportunity to spread all over the world. And the Lord is going in 8 directions plus 2 places in India, total 10 directions, 10 places. This event is going to happen in the month of August. So we don't want any devotees to miss this opportunity, and kindly let us stay tuned to listen the important information about this upcoming Kagola Yatra, which is a unique and first of its kind on this earth. And definitely, please kindly stay tuned to listen to this blessed information. Guru Garu, Jai Shri Ram Mande.
Namaste, Jai Shri Ram to everybody. So as Rao Garu said, the divine Sankalpam of Bhadradri Sita Ramachandra Swami to have a temple at Georgia. The place is coming near Atlanta. So all these events are happening. And after the completion of Satyavidesh Yasra, which was started from Bhadrachalam in 2016, April 15th on Sri Ramanavami, after visiting all the Divideshams and had holy Abhishekams at all the rivers, came to America. And again, so the Parivaram did one more Pradakshina for whole America, giving the devotees an opportunity to perform Sita Ram Kalyanams at their homes. So now again, with the blessings and Lord Sankalpam, this Kagola Yatra came out. In 2016, actually, we were with a 10 priest member team in a special bus. So after having prayers in Kerala Divideshams, we were proceeding towards north like Badrinath. So in our discussion, pre-discussions, it came out. So now the Lords are doing this Bhagatakanda Yatra. So how it will be? It will be when the Lord will do the whole Bhumandala Pradakshinam. So if God blesses, definitely, so we should go with that. So that was our discussion in 2016. So that came to reality on this time now. So now, the Yatra emerged as Kagola Yatra. So Kam means the sky, Akasham. So Golam means which is circular shape. So going around the globe with the Parivaram, doing some special prayers for Loka Kalyana. So that is the purpose. I want to tell you a small story in Ramayanam. After that, the death of Ravana, all the Vanaras with Sita Rama Parivaram were flight from Lanka to Ayodhya in a special flight which was Pushpaka Viman. So at that time, Lord Rama and Sita were sitting together in the flight. So Rama was telling to Sita Mahalakshmi, "Oh Sita Mahalakshmi, if you look at Lanka, it's completely filled with blood, with all surrounding the dead bodies. The blood is flowing like the rivers. And to become normal Lanka, it may take several decades, several years. You are Sakshat Mahalakshmi's form, Sita Mahalakshmi, and your sight is so powerful. Can you please have a look on Lanka once?" That's what he told to Sita Mahalakshmi. At that time, Sita Mahalakshmi just she influenced her sight on Lanka. So the Lanka becomes normal Lanka. So that's what it says. So all the blood streams disappeared and became normal Lanka. With that concept, Sita Ramachandra Swami's Sadrushti should fall on a whole globe. So by doing these prayers for Loka Kalyan. So now the yatra is for 1 month, August 17th to September 17th. So the whole month doing japams in the space, landing at different parts of the globe like Ashtadik Palakas. If we look at Jyotisham, if we believe and look at Jyotisham, which is part of the Agamam, Jyotisham. So we have like, if you want to praise and do offer praise every day, we need a Tithi, Varam, Nakshatram, everything, we chant in the Sankalpam. In the same manner, we see we have 9 planets, Navagrahams, 27 stars, with 108 padams, 12 rashis, and Ashtadik Palakas. So, considering our the Punya Bhumi, Bharatakandam, India at the center radius, we marked 8 different parts of the globe. So that is towards east is Cambodia, towards southeast Agdimula, which is Australia. So complete south is South Africa, and towards southwest Argentina, West California, northwest Alaska, so North Iceland, northeast Japan, and came back to Cambodia. So this is the points of Ashtadik Palakas. And also, if you look at Navagrahas, we have different positions. If you go to Navagrahas temple or somewhere, if you look at sit in front of Navagrahams, so sun will be at the center. Towards east will be Shukra. Towards south east will be Chandra. South Kuja. Southwest Rahu. West Shani. And northwest Ketu. So north is Brihaspati. So northeast Buddha. So these are the positions of planets. So the considering whole the globe as a temple, so which is at the center, the sun, and our holy place where Ayodhya, so which is the lineage of sun god, Surya Vamsha. And the yatra is commencing from Ayodhya on August 17th. So where we are doing Sarva Graha Shanti, Sarva Nakshatra Shanti, and all for Ashtadik Palakas doing Ahuti, giving Ahuti and doing Purnahti, and performing Shanti Kalyanam, Sita Ram Shanti Kalyanam at that place. So then from that place, we are flying towards Cambodia. We have priest team, and we have a particular counts for all nakshatras, rashis, and even Navagrahams, everything. So we give that count to all our priests. So in the space, while flying from one place to another place, we are going to complete that count in the form of japams. And once we land at that particular place, for example, Cambodia, so then we do homam for what all we did japams in the space, doing Purnahati and doing Shanti Kalyanam as a conclusion prayers. Suppose so towards east, Shukra Graham, Venus planet is there, Indra, the Palaka is there. So if you look at Rashis, Mesha and Simha Rashi is there. So again, Mesha Rashi, Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Pratham, Padam, 9 palms belongs to Mesha Rashi. And Simha Rashi, Makha, Pupa, Uttara, so like that, what all did during that side, towards east. So we're going to do japams and all these places, as I said. So like this, so complete from Ayodhya towards east and complete one circular pradakshina for entire globe. And one of the point is Australia. I think we are talking about Australia today. So one of the point, second point, which is towards Agdimola. And so this is why this prayers is happening, because this is Lord Sankalpa. So this is a never happened event in the history of Kali Yugam. And so this is what the great Sankalpa has kept on all of us, the Lord's prayers. So why these prayers? Lord Sankalpam, and this is for Loka Kalyan. So for everybody's benefit, for everybody's goodness. So to seek blessings from the Lord. So this yatra is going on. And wherever we land, so we have to perform this prayers at any place, at that particular place in that country. And we have to give blessings for all the devotees, not only just is not limited for Australia, for entire universe, the entire world. So this is how this yatra sankalpam is, and we have to complete this sankalpam. And we need all your support for this Namakaryam, Ramaseva, and also which is going towards the temple construction. So as Rao said, temple construction. So this Sankalpam came out in 2016 on April 15th, Sri Ramanavami from Bhadrachalam. So now the status of the temple. So after the this Kalyana Yatra in USA, it took like 4 years to complete one complete pradakshina for the whole America. In 2018, Lord Sitaram Parivaram blessed with 33 acres of land for his temple. In 2019, we did Bhum Puja and Shankar 20 and 21, of course, it was hold because of COVID. In 2022, May 19, we got permissions from the county. So now the temple construction started since 2 years after May 19, 2022. So they recently, you all know, Yadagiri Gutta temple, so which is Yadatri. The Shilpis who carved the temple, like 200 plus Shilpis, carved this temple since 2 years. So both Rama temple and Hanuman temple as in replica of Bhadrachalam. If you look at Bhadrachalam, Ramadasu in 1630, 400 years back, built this temple. Replica of that, copy of the temple. So carvation work is already completed in India. So now the jewelry items, Abharanams, so are going to, they are manufacturing that. Very soon, the temple is going to ship from India to America. I'm sorry. Now we have to, once we ship, we have to install and do pratishtha. So this temple construction is a huge temple construction with 55,000 square feet temple construction in 22 acres. The first phase of construction is Rama temple and Hanuman temple. So this temple, we have to construct and do inauguration as early as possible. And before that construction, we have to complete this Khagol Yatra. So 1008 Sita Rama Kalyanam, so will be performed at the temple during inauguration. And we do pratishtha, the idols, Utsumurtis at the temple. Once we do pratishtha at the temple, they will stay forever in the temple, they won't come out.
Yeah.
And so one more point, it's a very big event which is going to happen in America. So that is California, West Point. So 1,008 couples are going to sit in that Kalyanam during this Khagol Yatra.
Yeah.
So that's Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. Thank you, Acharya ji. What we will do is that we have people who are interested in supporting and everything. I will give the Jahani's number to them and they will get back to you. We have only 45 minutes on this particular call. We are doing the Adishankaracharya performance today. We are really thankful for you coming and having your blessings as well to this event. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Jai Shri Ram. Jayanti's number will be shared to the group, and we are extremely thankful to Acharya ji for his time giving here, and we will people can get back to Jahanvi with the support they can give from to Acharya ji in his mission of Khagola Yatra. Thank you very much, Acharya ji. Namaste. Jai Shri Ram.
Thank you. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. Satya Garu, can you please get Deepika Dasri Garu?
1 second. 1 minute.
Yeah. She's waiting.
Yeah, can you unmute and Deepika garu? Unmute చేసుకోగలుగుతున్నారా? Deepika garu.
Unmute అయింది.
Okay.
Yeah, Deepika Garu. Yeah, start చేయండి. Namaste.
Namaste. My name is Jayakrishna Dasari and my brother Yogisha Dasari and my friend Anu Sayanu. Today we're going to present Ganesha Pancharatnam and Subramanya Karavalamba Stotram written by Adishankara.
Wonderful.
So,
yeah, start.
Pa sa pa sa Mudakarata modakam sada vimukti sadakam kaladaravadam sakam Vilashilokadakshakam Mudakarata modakam sada vimukti sadakam kaladaravadam sakam Vilashilokadakshakam Anayakaikanayakam Vinashidevadaityakam Natashubhashunashakam Namamitam Vinayakam Namamitam Vinayakam Natetarati bikaram naboditarkabaswaram namatsurari nirjaram natatika-padurdaram Natetarati bikaram naboditarkabaswaram namatsurari nirjaram natatika-padurdaram Sureshwaram Nidishwaram Gajeshwaram Ganeshwaram Maheshwaram Tamashayit Paratparam Nirantaram Paratparam Nirantaram Samastaloka-shankaram nirastadaicha kunjaram Dare darodaram varam Vare bhavatramaksharam Samastaloka-shankaram nirastadaicha kunjaram Dare darodaram varam Vare bhavatramaksharam Krupakaram shamakaram Mudakaram yashaskaram Manaskaram namaskritam Namaskaromi bhaswaram Namaskaromi bhaswaram Akinchanaadimajanam Chirantanokti bhajanam Purari purvanandanam Surari garbhacharvanam Akinchanaadimajanam Chirantanokti bhajanam Purari purvanandanam Surari garbhacharvanam Prapanchanasha bhishanam Dhananjaya vibhushanam Kapola Danavaranam Bhaje Puranavaranam Bhaje Puranavaranam नितांत कांति दंत कांति मंत कांति कात्मजं अचिन्त्य रूपमन्तहीन मन्तराय कृन्तनं हृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनः तमेकदन्तमेव च विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् हे स्वामीनाथ करुणाकर दीन बंधो श्री पार्वतीश मुख पंकज पद्म बंधो श्री सादिदेव गण पूजित पाद पद्म वल्ली सनाद मम देहि करावलम्बम् देवादिदेवता देवगणादिनाद देवेन्द्र वन्द्य मृदु पंकज मंजुपाल देवर्षि नारद मुनीन्द्र सुगीत कीर्ते वल्ली सनाद मम देहि करावलम्बम् नित्यानदान निरताखिल रोगहारिन् तस्मात् प्रदान परिपूरित भक्त कामा श्रुत्यागमा प्रणव वाच निज स्वरूप वल्ली सनाद मम देहि करावलम्बम् क्रौंचा सुरेन्द्र परिकण्डन शक्तिशूल पाशादि शस्त्र परिमण्डित दिव्य पाणे श्री कुण्डलीशधरा तुण्ड शिकीन्द्रवाहा वल्ली सनाद मम देहि करावलम्बम् देवादिदेव गणमण्डल मज्ज वेद्य देवेन्द्र पीठ नगरं दृढचापहस्तम् शूरं निहत्य शूरकोटिभिरीज्यमाना वल्ली सनाद मम देहि करावलम्बम् हारादिरत्न मणियुक्त किरीटहार केयूर कुण्डल सकवचाभिराम हे वीर तारक जयामर वृंदवन्द्य वल्ली सनाद मम देहि करावलम्बम् पंचाक्षरादि मनुमन्त्रित गाङ्गतोयै पंचामृतै प्रमुदितेन्द्रै मुखे मुनीन्द्रै पट्टाभिषिक्त हरियुक्त परासनादा वल्ली सनाद मम देहि करावलम्बम् श्री कार्तिकेय करुणामृत पूर्ण दृष्ट्या कामादिरोग कलुषीकृत दुष्ट चित्तम् पक्त्वा तु माम कलाधर कार्तिकान्त्या वल्ली सनाद मम देहि करावलम्बम् वल्ली सनाद मम देहि करावलम्बम् thank you SDPA group for giving this opportunity for performing this worldwide online platform.
చాలా చాలా ఆశీర్వాదాలు మీ అందరికీ కూడా. చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ టు దీపికా గారు ఫర్ ట్రైనింగ్ ఎక్సలెంట్లీ ద చిల్డ్రన్ అండ్ బ్రింగింగ్ అప్ టు దిస్ పర్టికులర్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. గాడ్ బ్లెస్ యూ అమ్మ. శ్రీ ఆదిశంకరాచార్య బ్లెస్సింగ్స్ ఆర్ ఆల్ విత్ యూ.
Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Chala. Thanks for giving this opportunity to perform for our kids. It's an excellent platform which encourages kids to get into because of this only they have practiced. They practiced with very less time. Within 1 week, they practiced.
Fantastic. Super.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you,
God
Andy.
bless you all. Thank you. 9th June form better Satya garu. Kindly fill that form so that we know what it is availability. Plan cheskoki. Thank you. Now, as we move on next to Sri Chitra garu, Srimati Chitra garu, and the students are available. Can you unmute her and replay the spotlight for them?
Chitra Nagaraj garu. Okay.
Yeah. Unmute cheskondi.
Yep.
Yeah.
అంటే శరణ్య ఆమె సౌమ్య కూడా వచ్చారండి?
సౌమ్య వచ్చి వెళ్ళారు, శరణ్య గారు రాలేదు. We are waiting for her, but otherwise you can continue.
ఫస్ట్ నేను గురు ఆదిశంకర మీద ఒక చిన్న నామావళి అండి. హర హర శంకర జయ జయ శంకర హర హర శంకర పాలయ మాం శంకర గురువే శరణం శరణం మంగళదాయక శరణం శరణం శివరూపే మమ శరణం శరణం శక్తి రూపే మమ శరణం శరణం హర హర శంకర జయ జయ శంకర హర హర శంకర పాలయ మాం విష్ణు రూపే మమ శరణం శరణం లక్ష్మీ రూపే మమ శరణం శరణం హర హర శంకర జయ జయ శంకర హర హర శంకర పాలయ మాం బ్రహ్మ రూపే మమ శరణం శరణం సరస్వతి రూపే శరణం శరణం హర హర శంకర జయ జయ శంకర హర హర శంకర పాలయ మాం గణపతి రూపే శరణం శరణం షణ్ముఖ రూపే శరణం శరణం హర హర శంకర జయ జయ శంకర హర హర శంకర పాలయ మాం శ్రీ సూర్యమూర్తే శరణం శరణం శ్రీ చక్ర రూపే శరణం శరణం హర హర శంకర జయ జయ శంకర హర హర శంకర పాలయ మాం దక్షిణమూర్తయ శరణం శరణం దక్షిణమూర్తయ శరణం శరణం హర హర శంకర జయ జయ శంకర హర హర శంకర పాలయ మాం హర హర శంకర జయ జయ శంకర హర హర శంకర జయ జయ శంకర హర హర శంకర జయ జయ శంకర శంకర గురువే పాలయ మాం శంకర గురువే పాలయ మాం శంకర గురువే పాలయ మాం. నేను ఇప్పుడు నిర్వాణ శతకం పాడతానండి ఆదిశంకరాచార్యుల్ని. ఒక్క నిమిషం అండి. Not getting the link అండి, ఒక్క నిమిషం. Otherwise, before that, I sing on పరమాచార్య మీద ఒక చిన్న భజన్ ఫస్ట్. करुणारसपूर्णसुधाब्दे कामकोटिपीठाधिपते करुणारसपूर्णसुधाब्दे कामकोटिपीठाधिपते शरणे शरणं देहि ते चन्द्रशेखर गुरुमूर्ते शरणे शरणं देहि ते चन्द्रशेखर गुरुमूर्ते करुणारसपूर्णसुधाब्दे कामकोटिपीठाधिपते शरणे शरणं देहि ते चन्द्रशेखर गुरुमूर्ते अक्षयानन्दचित्शक्ते दक्षिणादिमुख शिवाकृते अक्षयानन्दचित्शक्ते दक्षिणादिमुख शिवाकृते रक्ष रक्ष मां तपोनिधे चन्द्रशेखर गुरुमूर्ते अक्षयानन्दचित्शक्ते दक्षिणादिमुख शिवाकृते रक्ष रक्ष मां तपोनिधे चन्द्रशेखर गुरुमूर्ते करुणारसपूर्णसुधाब्दे कामकोटिपीठाधिपते शरणे शरणं देहि ते चन्द्रशेखर गुरुमूर्ते चन्द्रशेखर गुरुमूर्ते चन्द्रशेखर गुरुमूर्ते
థ్యాంక్స్ అండి.
నమస్తే అండి. చాలా
ధన్యవాదాలు.
ఎందుకంటే అందరూ పాడాలి కదా.
చాలా ఇంకా మిగతా వాళ్ళకి ఆపర్చునిటీ ఇవ్వాలి, టైం
అంతే.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. ధన్యవాదాలు. నమస్తే.
నమస్తే అండి.
నెక్స్ట్ వి విల్ బి గోయింగ్ విత్ చరణ్ వెదురుమూడి గారు, తర్వాత ఫాలోడ్ బై మాలతి గారు. సో చరణ్ గారు, ఓవర్ టు యూ. అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి. సత్య గారు ఆయన అన్మ్యూట్ చేయరా?
ఒకసారి అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకుంటారండి చరణ్.
ఇప్పటివరకు అవ్వలేదండి, ఇప్పుడు అయ్యింది.
ఓకే ఓకే, థ్యాంక్స్ అండి.
థ్యాంక్స్ అండి. నమస్కారం, అందరికీ నమస్కారం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ ద ఆపర్చునిటీ అండి. గ్లోబల్ ఫోరంలో ఒక చిన్న వాద్య పుష్పం అందించడానికి అడ్మిన్స్ట్ ఆల్ ది స్కాలర్లీ వర్డ్స్ ఆఫ్ కళ్యాణ్ గారు అండ్ ఆచార్య గారు అండ్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ సాంగ్స్. ఆన్లైన్ అండ్ రిమోట్ అవ్వడం వల్ల ఐఎమ్ అనేబుల్ టు నాట్ కొలాబరేట్ విత్ ఎనీ ఆఫ్ ద మ్యూజిషియన్స్ అండ్ లైక్ పాటకు వాయించలేకపోతున్నాను. బట్ అదర్వైజ్ ఐ జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు ప్లే ఆఫ్ a few lines on Mridangam for Adishankara. It is Lotus Feet. So I'll just continue with how Chitra Nagaraj garu sang a namam like Shankara Shankara.
Yeah.
So keeping that in my mind, so
sure,
I'll do something like
మీరు పాడుతూ ఉండండి మృదంగంతో పాటు, బికాస్ వీఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు హియర్ యూ ద మృదంగం.
మృదంగం రావట్లేదండి.
లేదు, వినిపించడం లేదండి.
మీ వాయిస్ వస్తుంది కానీ మృదంగం వాయిస్ రావట్లేదు.
జూమ్ లో ఏమైనా సెట్టింగ్ ఉండేమోనండి, ఒకసారి చూడగలరా మీరైతే?
Okay, just give me 1 second, let me check.
Mike may be treating that as a background noise and suppressing అనుకుంటున్నానండి.
అవునా? ఓకే.
అది మీటింగ్ వాయిస్ మోడ్ లో ఉంటే బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ మ్యూజిక్ కట్ చేస్తుందండి, విచ్ it feels like the whole mridangam is background and it just cuts off. If you can make it
నేను చూస్తున్నాను.
I'll keep playing so that you'll know when when it starts.
Sure. Meanwhile, పాడగలిగితే పాడండి కూడాను. No, as you can.
Jaya Shankara,
Jaya Shankara, Hare Shankara, Jaya Jaya Shankara. Jaya Shankara.
థ్యాంక్స్ అండి.
నమస్తే.
మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు వినిపిస్తుందా మధ్యలో?
వినిపిస్తోంది. అదంతా
ఐ థింక్ ఇట్స్ సెట్టింగ్ అండి.
మీకు శృతి వినిపించదు కదా?
మైల్డ్ గా వినిపిస్తోంది. మాకు వినిపించిపోయినా పర్వాలేదు, మీరు పాడండి పర్వాలేదు.
తాతో న మాతా న బంధో న దాతా న పుత్రో న పుత్రీ న భృత్యో న భర్త న ఛాయా న విద్యా న వృత్తిర్మమైవ గతిస్త్వం త్వమేకా భవాని భవాబ్దావపారే మహాదుఃఖభేరు ప్రపాత ప్రకామి ప్రలోభి ప్రమత్త కుసంసార పాశ ప్రబద్ధ సదాహం గతిస్త్వం త్వమేకా భవాని గతిస్త్వం త్వమేకా భవాని న జానామి దానం న చ జ్ఞానయోగం న జానామి తంత్రం న చ స్తోత్రమంత్రం న జానామి పూజాం న సన్యాసయోగం గతిస్త్వం త్వమేకా భవాని గతిస్త్వం త్వమేకా భవాని న జానామి పుణ్యం న జానామి తీర్థం న జానామి ముక్తిం లయం వా కదాచిత్ న జానామి భక్తిం వ్రతం వాపి మాతా గతిస్త్వం త్వమేకా భవాని గతిస్త్వం త్వమేకా భవాని కుకర్మి కుసంగి కుబుద్ధిర్ కుదాస కులాచారహీన తథాచారహీన కుదృష్టిర్ కువాక్యా ప్రబంధం సదాహం గతిస్త్వం త్వమేకా భవాని ప్రజేశం రమేశం మహేశం సురేశం దినేశం నితీతేశ్వరం వా కదాచిత్ న జానామి చాన్యత్ న సదాహం శరణ్యే గతిస్త్వం త్వమేకా భవాని గతిస్త్వం త్వమేకా భవాని వివాదే విషాదే ప్రమాదే ప్రవేశే జలే చానలే పర్వతే
गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी अनाथो दरिद्रो जरारोगयुक्तो महाक्षीणदीनः सदा जात्यवृत्र प्रपातो प्रविष्ट प्रमष्टः सदाहम् गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी मंगलचरणे मंगलवदने मंगलदायिनि कामाक्षी गुरुगुह जननी गुरुकल्याणि कुञ्जरि जननी कामाक्षी हिमगिरितनये 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 मम हृदय No, stop. मंगलचरणं मंगलवदने मंगलदायिनि कामाक्षी गुरुगुह जननी गुरुकल्याणं कुञ्जरि जननी कामाक्षी हिमगिरितनये मम निलये सज्जन सदये कामाक्षी गुरुगुह जननी गुरुकल्याणं कुञ्जरि जननी कामाक्षी भक्त सुमानस ताप विनाशिनी मंगलदायिनि कामाक्षी गुरुगुह जननी गुरुकल्याणं कुञ्जरि जननी कामाक्षी येनोपनिषत् वाक्य विनोदिनी देहि पराशक्ति कामाक्षी गुरुगुह जननी गुरुकल्याणं कुञ्जर जननी कामाक्षी परशिव जाये वरमुनि भावे अखिलांडेश्वरी कामाक्षी गुरुगुह जननी गुरुकल्याणं कुञ्जर जननी कामाक्षी हरिद्रामण्डल वासिनी नित्य मंगलदायिनि कामाक्षी गुरुगुह जननी गुरुकल्याणं कुञ्जर जननी कामाक्षी कुञ्जर जननी कामाक्षी मंगलं गुरुश्री चन्द्रमौळीश्वरगे शक्ति गणपति शारदांबिके शंकराचार्यरिगे काल भैरवगे काली दुर्गिगे वीरधीर सूर हनुमान मारुति शरणनिगे मल्लिकार्जुनगे जल्व जनार्दनगे अंबा भवानी कंबद गणपति चंडी चामुंडिगे विद्यारण्यरिगे गुरु विद्याशंकरगे वागीश्वरिगे वज्रदेह गुरु गरुडांजनेयनिगे वागीश्वरिगे वज्रदेह गरुडांजनेयनिगे ತುಂಗಭದ್ರಗೆ ಶೃಂಗನಿವಾಸಿನಿಗೆ ಶೃಂಗೇರಿಪುರದೊಳು ನೆಲೆಸಿರುವಂತ ಶಾರದಂಬೆಗೆ ಮಂಗಳಂ ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ಚಂದ್ರಮೌಳೀಶ್ವರಗೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಗಣಪತಿ ಶಾರದಾಂಬಿಕೆ ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಗಣಪತಿ ಶಾರದಾಂಬಿಕೆ ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಗಣಪತಿ ಶಾರದಾಂಬಿಕೆ ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯರಿಗೆ
Thank you, Malati Garu. Thank you so much. Like every program has to come to a conclusion, we have another line of programs today being Sri Adishankara Jayanthi. So thanks everyone for taking time. Should anybody be interested in participating on 9th of June, please do fill up the form because it will enable Satya Garu and coordinators to complete the form, planning the session. So once again, thank you very much. Hara Hara Shankara, Jai Jai Shankara. Bye, Mom. Thank you. I'm closing the session as we have to progress to another Shankara Jayanti function at Ermington in 1 hour's time. Thank you.